Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show. Road to the show with Rashad Bolden. This is episode 120, and we are back. Yes, Rashad Bolden is back in a new installment of Road to the Show based off me, myself here, as I am a first baseman for the Padres, and we're starting a new season here as Bolden and the Padres are getting ready to start the 2017 season and hoping this season to be the season that they go all the way and win the World Series here and bring home a championship to the Padre and the San Diego community. So that was the goal from last season, and still the goal is that to do that, as we came up short last year as we got taken out and end up coming up short there. End up getting beat by the Dodgers in a clean sweep to them as they held on to the NL West Division championship and held on to that for quite a while there. And really was playing catch up with them all season long. Now, we're hoping that'll be different this year as we do have some changes to the team there. You see the pitching rotation. Of course, there's the hitting lineup there. Bolden's going to be hitting at least around third or fourth this season, and he's been improving here over the course of the season. You see earlier, if you've seen the beginning of this video, you've seen some of his numbers there, and doing pretty well in spring training. And now we play the games that start to count here. So there you see us, the new interface here on MLB 17, the show. I kind of like it. If you guys been paying attention to Kobe Bear and stuff like that, that's with a new interface here, the new menu here now for the ball clubs. Now, also this year you have these little videos here, these little things off the field, and there you see Francona telling us, giving us a pep talk there. So we're gonna get 2 times the points. Now, we are doubling up our attributes here. I went ahead and got 40 games for the beginning part of the season here. Now, the first couple of games here, we're going to be having 4 times the points, as we are in LA for the first 4 games of the season. So we're starting on the road here, pretty much finishing off where we left off here last season, where we faced the Dodgers. They're at their house. Now, if you remember, we got swept here in LA, and then turn around and losing the very last game, the third game of the series, there in San Diego. So we're hoping that things will turn around this season. We're hoping we can get a good jump on these guys, and we'll see what we can do here, as the Dodgers have a really good lineup there. You see Matt Adams, you got you got Joshua Puig there, and you got several other players there on the roster. So the roster hasn't really changed, because remember, this is an import from the beginning, from MLB 14, the show. So every year, I've been porting over the characters now, and now this is what, the 4th year we've now ported Bolden over. Here he is in this first at bat there. A nice catch there from the shortstop there to get the ball, and then you see 4 times the points there for Bolden. Now it goes to the 4th inning here, down by a run. And we'll see here Bolden up to bat with 2 outs, nobody on board. He's going to get his pitch here, and he's going to smack this one high and deep out to right field here. That one is going to bounce off the wall. That one is going to go ahead and slide in there and get him a double. And that's going to be a nice job there for Bolden. So Jed Jerko going to come up to bat here. 0 for 1 for him. He ground out back in the 2nd inning, as he has a 1-1 count here for himself. Runner on 2nd there. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to try to steal, and that's something he's been doing quite a bit here the last season or so, stealing bases, and he's going to continue that here going into this new campaign. So there you see there, sliding in there safely at 3rd, going to get in scoring position, as Jerko is still going to be up to bat here with 2 outs, and of course Bolden at 3rd with a full count here for him. And this is going to be a pop-up out to deep center field here. That is going to be a simple catch there, and that right there is going to go ahead and end the inning. So now we go to the 6th inning. We'll see what Bolden can do here, as he has a 2-0 count here, as down by 3. Runner on first, and Bolden's going to pop this one over to right field there. That is going to be in the right field territory here. Bolden is going to go ahead and go for another double here. So that would be down 2 doubles here in this game here. And still, they're trailing here, but they're getting some runners and scorers in here, but just having a tough time here. There you see our new show track showing all the new attributes and things, like really cool facts and stuff like that. How fast the ball is traveling, how much the bat speed is, and all that kind of stuff. New things here, especially when I believe it's when you're on the MLB network. It's all their little graphics and stuff like that, which is really cool in this year's game. I haven't seen it yet in Colby Bear. Of course, he's not in the majors yet, but you'll see a lot more of that here with Bolden and the rest of the Road to Show characters here on the channel. So 4-0 now as that wraps up, and we'll see here that the Dodgers, well, they continue on from where they left off as winners as they win this one 4-0. Bolden 2 for 4 in the ball game, 2 doubles, and his average at 500. So he's hitting very well. He is running very well, but just cannot score. They've been leaving runners on base here in this game, and that's got to be something that has to change here this season. That's been one of the things that's been really looming over the heads of the Padres, especially in that playoff game against the Dodgers there. Left a lot of men hanging. So that some things are being changed, players like that, but then other things are still the same. So now we go ahead and go to game 2 of this series. As you see, they're 0-1 for us, 1-0 for the Dodgers, and we'll try to see if we can change here things today as we go to game 2. Now, Zach Greinke here. Bolden does have a little trouble with Greinke compared to playing against Kershaw, which we just seen that first game there. Usually Bolden has a pretty decent game against him, which he did, 2 for 4. But we'll see if he can go against get better here against Greinke here, as we'll see there's Greinke's numbers there for this past season. We'll go ahead and go to the top of the first here. We'll see here Bolden up to bat. First pitch, and there's 2 outs here. As we'll see, this one gets popped out to left field here. This one is going to go back. This one is going to deep. This is going over the fence, but no, it does not. Yasiel Puig comes out of nowhere and just snags it right off the field there. Take a look at this. This is a great catch right there. Puig takes that one away, and Bolden, trust me, he was not happy about this. He was heated. So there you see, no score there after the 1 inning. Now go to the 4th inning here. Bolden's got a runner at second, and it will see a first pitch here with 1 out, and hopefully Bolden can smack this one up the middle here. And Bolden again smacks this one high and deep over to right field. Could this be the one going over the fence for Bolden? Nope, that's going to go right into the glove of Yasiel Puig. So that's twice now that Bolden has hit a ball now to Puig, and yeah, so far Puig has won. So Bolden and Puig, Bolden versus Puig. Well, Puig 2-0 here in today's matchup. So Bolden's going to go again here in the 6th inning. We'll see what he can do. And you got runners on the corners here at first and third. It's a 1-1 game. 1-0 count here for Bolden with 1 out. And we'll see that Bolden's going to try to outrun this one. He does so and does. Nice job there. Nice hustle. As that's going to be a fielder's choice. Now, run does score, so it's 2-1 now. Padres lead this one here as we take a look here at the replay and see that the third baseman made a good throw there to second, but just could not get that ball over there to first as they make a quick transition there on that play, and just cannot get on the speed of Bolden. So Bolden has been improving his speed here over the offseason. We'll see here now if going to second here. Can he steal this one? Yes, he does. He is in there. Nice job there. No problem there. Good jump on that one as you see the big man there running from first to second to still second there and get himself in scoring position. So nice slide there. Head first slide there. Nice job there on that play. Now at second base, it's 2-1 still. 1-2 counting for the batter, and we'll see 2 outs, and there you see that one get rocketed right to first base there. That is going to be it for the inning as the Padres lead this one 2-1. Now we go to the 9th inning here. Padres up by a run still with runner on first, 1-0 count. Bolden hits this one up the middle here, and this is going to be a double stinger right there as that is going to be a double play. And right here, they have a 1-run lead here, but they got to try to get, hopefully, play some good, decent defense here and keep the Dodgers at where they're at right now, down by a run here. We'll see if that's going to be the case, as we'll see. Nope, that does not. That ends up not being it, as they come back and win this one late. Your final score, 3-2, is your final score. Los Angeles comes back in the final frame there and pick up 2 more runs to win this one, 3-2. So now we go ahead and get to the third game here of the series. It's a 4-game series. As we go to game number 3 now. Now, we've lost 2 straight here. We got to stop. We got to put the brakes on here and try to win these next 2 to split the series. So we'll go to game 3. There you see Bolden and, of course, Ramirez there hanging out there, showing their bats and getting ready warmed up here for this game. And it's a big game for themselves, as I believe we're back on the MLB network here. As Ryu is there. He is here to pitch here tonight. We'll see here first inning for Bolden, as we are back on the MLB network, and we'll see Bolden up to bat in this MLB showcase game. Bolden up here, he is going to smack this one over to right field, and here we go again between him and Puig again wins this one. So Puig 3, Bolden nothing, as it's 0-0 for the first frame. Now, 4th inning, we'll see here Bolden up to bat. They're down by 2, and we'll see here what Bolden can do in this at bat, as he has 2 outs, nobody on board, and this one is going to be a dribbler there to shortstop. Routine play there, no problem there on that one, as he does get thrown out on that play. So now go to the 6th inning. We'll see what Bolden can do in this at-bat, as he has runners on the 1st and 3rd, and he has a 1-0 count here, and that is going to be another dribbler. That's going to be a force out there at 2nd, and that's going to end the inning, and that is going to be a 3-0 lead here for the Dodgers. Now go to the 8th inning, try to get something going here, as he has a runner on 1st with 1 out, and it's a 0-1 count. Bolden swings here. This one is going to dribble to the shortstop, and again, just another routine play there. This is not a replay of anything we've seen so far, as that right there is another double play, and that's going to end the inning, as the Dodgers lead by 3 here. And can they hold on to this win, or can the Padres come back to win this one? And, well, unfortunately, the Dodgers come back and they remain here, and they keep that 3-run lead there to win this one 3-0 here at Dodger Stadium, as Bolden goes 0 for 4, second time in the night here that he's gone 0 for something. In game 2, he was 0 for 4 with an RBI. This one, he's 0 for 4 and doesn't do anything, as he loses 3-2, or he's helped with the loss there. Him and the Padres got a 3-0 loss. Now, go to the final game of this series here. Now we have to avoid the sweep. So now let's go to game 4 here. A beautiful afternoon here today, as we'll see the fans here in LA gonna see if these Dodgers can sweep us. As you see Trevor Cahill here getting ready for today's matchup. Just take a look at his numbers from last season, and we'll see if we can wrap this series up and try to avoid getting swept here by trying to get just a win here. So let's just try to get a victory here today. Top or bottom of the first here, top of the first here, I should say, with a runner on first with a 1-1 count for Bolden. He smacks this one. That gets past the third baseman there. He can't make a play. And now that puts runners in scoring position now at 1st and 2nd. So nice job there from Bolden, as he gets that one past the infield there. And that is going to be a nice base hit from him, as he is on board here again. Now, go to Chase Headley here. Of course, now we don't have in real life Chase Headley now with the Yankees, but he's still with the Padres with us here in the 3rd inning. We'll see what he can do, and he can't do much. So we go here now in the 3rd inning, 2-2 count here for Bolden, and we'll see there that'll be a ball that's going to get past the infield there, as that is going to be a base hit, and we'll see that Bolden again going to take off here, and he does so. Now, he does not get a credit for a steal, but that'll be considered, I guess, a hit and run, as Jerko moves him over and it gets him over to second base. Now, Chase Headley this time around, he was over 1. He grounded out last time that we see him going up to bat, but we'll see that it's going to be a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Bolden at second here, and Bolden's going to go ahead and take off for third. He's going to go ahead and go. Can he get there? Yes, he does. He is safely there. Good tag there, but the tag was not there early enough to get the out. So we'll take a look here. Now, you be the judge of this. Take a look here. Bolden goes head first there. Good tag, but yeah, they say he was in there before the ball got there. So nice job. Now, 3-2 count, 2 outs. We'll see here Bolden, and that's going to give him go back to third as Cahill loses the pitcher, or loses the batter there that time around, and causes a walk. So Cahill is going to try to get himself together here. He's taking a look at his numbers here today, and he's just having a rough go here. Now, Chris Iannetta 0 for 1. He ground out back in the second. We'll see here what Iannetta could do here this season. He had a pretty good year last year. Here we are in third inning, bottom of third, with a full count, and we'll see Iannetta here. He will look, and that will be a drop ball, and that's going to be considered, yeah, that's a ball. So that's going to be another walk here for Cahill. So that's twice now Cahill has walked a Padre here, and now he has loaded up the bases. So Nolan Reinhold coming up at the bat, 0 for 1, struck out back in the second. This is a big inning here for the Padres as the bases are loaded, and they got a full count as you got 2 outs, and Nolan go ahead and gets that one past there, but the shortstop gets a hold of that one and gets that one in there. Nice job there as no one scores on that one and leaves the bases full for the Padres. So Padres had a big inning there, just couldn't do anything there that time around. Go to the 5th inning now. Bolden's up to bat here, a 1-2 count for Bolden, nobody out, and 1 on board. And Bolden swings and misses on that one. Cahill returns the favor that time around and gets the big slugger out. Take a look here at the replay and just throws this one right in the dirt. And Bolden, of course, goes right after it there that time around. All right, so now 2 for 3 now so far here for the day for Bolden, as we'll see here in the 6th inning what he can be able to do, as he has a 1-2 count with 2 outs, nobody on board. It's 5-0. Padres finally got something going here for themselves, but Bolden just having a rough go at it. He swings and misses there. That's his 2nd strikeout of the day here, as the Padres got a 5-0 lead here without Bolden's help. That's kind of shocking there, as we'll see the Dodgers really struggling here. Now we go to the 8th inning, and we'll see that the Padres end up scoring 2 more runs, so as the Dodgers. But this time they hit Bolden. He gets hit by the pitch, and he's going to go ahead and be rewarded at first base on that one. Take a look here, and yeah, that one, I've definitely been hit there before in real life, and that stuff is not pretty at all. It really hurts. But we'll see here that we end up winning this game here, as Tyson Ross picks up the victory here today, as we win this one. A final score 7-2 is the game winner, as Bolden goes 2 for 4 in the ball game, has a stolen base, hit by pitch, and of course struck out twice in the game. And he has average now here in the last 4 games now at .250. So Bolden again having a really slow start here, and of course these Dodgers know what he's capable of, and pretty much that's how they wanted to set this up for the first meeting here, as they'll be meeting each other quite often here this season, just like any other season. But this time around, the Dodgers, they get the victory here, or excuse me, I should say the Padres get the victory here. 7-2 is your final score, but they overall win the series 3-1. So we avoid the sweep, and now we have to get ready to go back home, head back home here to start our homestand here against the Giants, as we open up this weekend up with the Giants. And of course Bolden will get his award from last season, being the most valuable player. We'll see all that action coming up here in the next episode as we take on the Giants there, who are currently 2-2 for the season there. And we'll see what we can do here and try to get a victory here and try to get over them, as we're currently 1-3 going into this game in this series against them. So gonna be a tough series here coming up. We got the Giants coming up, and I think we got the Rockies, and then we got Atlanta. We go to Atlanta and go to SunTrust Field there. I've never seen it before in this game yet, and I can't wait. That's one of the things I've been waiting to see here on this game. But we'll see what we can do against them coming up in those upcoming series. So stay tuned for the next episode as we take on the Giants and if weekend series there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to see for more Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description for the latest news and information on what's going on in the world of sports gaming and what's going on in the world in sports in general. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.